from the Taxman on this Friday, the day of Chicago, the 9th of May, 1997.
Live, the KTLA Morning News with Carlos Amezcua, Barbara Beck, Mark Christie, Eric Spillman, Michelle Ruiz, Sam Rubin, Jim Newman, Gail Anderson, and Jennifer York in Skycam 5. LA's #1 way to start the day. The KTLA Morning News.
Yeah, that's right. And that's only the beginning.
Because Chicago, I brought my record, see? Chicago. This record kind of got beat up a little bit.
He brought the same scrapbook that he showed Walter Cronkite.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. No,
That's
I
how
didn't.
important Chicago is.
Chicago.
Carlos is so excited about this.
Chicago.
He's
All my
Yeah.
old albums. It's
You
cool.
saw them first. Am I not right? I overheard something. Did you see them first, or did you see them at one point with Mary when you guys were on a honeymoon or something like that you were saying?
Yes.
a honeymoon.
A honeymoon.
A honeymoon, yes.
Yeah. I guess the honeymoon.
Okay, since you mentioned it, I'm going to show it to you right here.
Look at that.
On our honeymoon, we saw Chicago at the Aladdin.
Oh,
There's our
that's
tickets.
so sweet.
See,
They've
isn't that
got
great?
a scrapbook.
Chicago.
Aww.
There you see. Yeah.
On their honeymoon.
$10 whole you
Yeah,
spent on
yeah,
those.
yeah, yeah.
That
And this
was
is
tough.
what they looked like back then. See, this is a picture of them.
Boy, you guys went all
Yeah.
out.
See, Carlos doesn't have any pictures of him and Mary from the honeymoon.
No, I
Right.
He's got
Just,
pictures of Chicago
it
and the
was
tickets.
Chicago.
And
I do have the motel, though.
Oh, that's lovely. Carlos is going to show all of this.
No,
all of this.
I've
to
done it
Chicago.
already. That's it.
No,
more.
I meant
Goodbye.
to the band itself.
Oh, no. Done
Plus
it.
the cast of Love Boat and, ladies and gentlemen, Magic with Bob. Is it live today?
No.
No. Okay.
No, it's
but
Magic with
Bob.
Bob.
More stuff coming up.
LA's #1 way to start the day. The KTLA Morning News.
Wow. look
What
at
a
the
day.
Hazy day.
Forget
Doesn't matter if
the
it's
smog.
hazy. It's Chicago Day, and
That's
we're
right.
psyched about Chicago being here.
I mean, Chicago. It's like having Chicago in your living room,
Isn't that
warming
neat?
up. They're
30
just a
years
few
they've been
feet
together.
away.
There they are. Look at it. Don't they? They don't look a day over 29.
And this is
Look at. They've been warming up. They sound great.
well. What they're trying to do is get used to such a fancy stage.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know,
these
or
are the
such a-
best digs they've ever
The
played
production value
in.
here.
It's definitely one of the sheds, huh? Definitely one of the sheds.
Takes them back, and this is Calico Ghost Town. We're going to take you there.
Check it
Tell you
out.
where it is.
Still looking for it.
Yeah, and we're still looking for it, but the moment it
Investigator,
shows
don't
up,
know
it's
what
yours.
Hey, is Jason there?
Yes, Jason is
he
here.
really? Hey,
yes.
would you ask him if he remembers me?
He's not in
You
here
sure you
right
want
now.
us to
He's
do
just
that?
he just stepped out.
You sure you
No,
want
I
to?
just think
All bass players know each other.
Yeah, and I just think I met him somewhere, and I just wondered if
Looks
you-
familiar.
No, there's
huh?
Jim Pankow, and then there's
Yeah.
Walter Perzader,
And Jason's not there.
and Jason's not there.
Oh, where'd Jason
And Bill
go?
Champlin's up there on the piano with the organ.
Gosh, I'm so jealous. I want to be down there.
Well, then land the thing and come in.
Oh, maybe I
Land
just
this
will.
thing.
Oh, God, isn't that great? Chicago's in the studio. Wow. I just remember I met Jason somewhere. Okay, but before we lose our signal here, we're going to...
All right, wow. Just you and me. Wow.
I was
Big
lost.
hit that was for him.
I forgot where I was.
Yes.
Well, we're going to take you to 1880.
All right, the time is here. This year marks the 30th anniversary of Chicago. You believe that? A group considered by me to be the best all-time rock and roll band with horns. None else. No way. They are the best. They have, get this, 18 gold albums, 13 platinum, and they've just released their greatest hit CD with 13 all-time classics. Please, a big welcome for Chicago. Great to have you here. Walt, how are you? This Walt Perzader, how you doing?
How you doing, Carlos? It's great to be here, and I tell you, the nice things you say about it don't go unnoticed. When we're working out in the morning, we're watching the show, and if it wasn't for you, we feel like we've been doing something right for 30 years.
Well, you certainly have been doing a lot of things right now. What has kept you guys together for 30 years?
Jeez, you.
I am the glue.
Single-handedly. We enjoy what we do, and we enjoy working with each other.
And apparently the audience enjoys what we do as well. So it's been a wonderful ride, and as long as they keep enjoying what we do, we're going to do it until we get it right.
You guys put on such a great show. In fact, I've never seen you with so much clothes on. I've seen him, you know, usually on stage he really gets into it. Now, Lee's over here. He plays the trumpet. Now tell me a little bit about when you got started, there were some ideas that had to happen. How did it evolve? How did this horn sound evolve?
We just we chose a song to play, and the sound was what it is. I mean, we didn't really plan anything specific, other than we tried to be an integral part of the band rather than a background voice. We tried to be like a lead voice, like a vocal. So
now you guys stand in front, and way back here is Robert Lamb. You guys are the original band, yeah. And you've added some great musicians to the band as well.
Yeah, over the years we've had some personnel changes. The lineup now is probably the hardest rocking sort of lineup we've had, and I think every time we've made a change in the band has improved.
Well, I'll say so. You've got some great musicians. Bill Champlin, of course, writing some beautiful songs for Chicago 16 with David Foster, and just some awesome music. Now, introduce the rest of the guys for me, will you?
On lead guitar, Keith Howland. He's the kid. He's the rookie. He's just learning how to do it, and of course our lead vocalist Jason Scheff, who's also a brilliant composer. He's been with us since Chicago 18.
Great voice. Now, and your drummer?
Oh yeah, Tris Imboden. Tris is a world-class drummer. He's the loudest drummer on the planet, but it keeps us all together.
We're so glad that you're all together. Well, listen, I'm going to take a little stroll in the park. How about you guys play Saturday in the Park? Chicago! We're fortunate enough to get an encore from Chicago, but before they play one more time, I need to tell you that they're going to be performing tomorrow at the Revlon Run Walk at UCLA. They're going to be on The Tonight Show tonight with Jay Leno. And on Sunday, we get to watch 2 hours worth of Chicago. I Will Be in Heaven on VH1, celebrating the 30 years of Chicago. And, of course, as always, the Greek Theater in September. And all summer long, they perform with the Beach Boys, which is a great concert. If you've never seen them together, it's awesome. Now, here is Chicago. And let me just say quickly, thank you for 30 great years. Chicago with Here in My Heart, the latest from their 30-year anniversary album, Chicago.
There's a dream that's unbroken, and it gets in my way, but it won't be denied. Here in my heart, the door is still open, waiting for you to walk into mine. What I've been feeling, I can't explain. Lost in the blues of your eyes, and I'm falling so hard, just like the rain. Comes a time when you cross a line and you know you got to believe. But here in my heart, there's a dream that's unbroken, and it gets in my way, and I won't be denied. And here in my heart, the door is still open, waiting for you to walk into my life. in my
Now, Charles Kuralt's favorite song, 25 or 64, Chicago. We'll see you tomorrow.